One of the biggest mistakes I can tell you that I see often is that people aren't feeding the treat in the right way when we're feeding to our dog's mouth. What people tend to do is they will hold the treat in between their fingers and their thumb like so. But what happens when we feed our dog like this, sometimes we come down towards their mouth and we get used to the fact that they're going to jump up and try and take that treat from us. So what we do unconsciously is we almost pull the treat back a little bit. That causes frustration for the dog, and what they will end up doing is actually jumping up and clamping their teeth down above the end of our fingers and pulling back down to make sure they get that treat. Therefore, we've got the frustrated dog and a frustrated owner because they've got sore fingers. Trust me, I have been there. So I'm going to show you now the best way to deliver that treat to your dog's mouth. It's a nice smooth delivery, one that gives clear communication each time, and it's not going to cause frustration to the dog because we're not going to accidentally pull the treat away, and it won't cause us frustration because we're not going to get sore fingers. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hold the treat in our hand, and you can pop your thumb over the top to stop it rolling out if you want. Welcome, sit. From there, we're going to aim to deliver the treat to actually just below the chin, so the dog has to drop their head to eat it. The other benefit of doing it this way, you'll see that Rua doesn't move from his position. Sometimes in our training, we might want them to hold a position such as a sit or a down, and so we don't want them to jump out. When we do it the other way that I talked about, when we're feeding down and the dog jumps up and clamps onto our fingers, they're going to break that position. See how nice and smooth the delivery is? Rua stays nice and still. My fingers aren't sore. Everybody's happy.